everybody, it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new tutorial, and I'm going to be showing you how to create these really cute DIY washi tape sun catchers. These are great for giving as gifts to friends or family, and they're also really easy to make. So why don't we jump right in and see how fun and simple these are and how you can create a bunch of them using a variety of different supplies you probably already have on hand. This is the washi tape sun catcher, and the basic elements you'll need are a frame die, washi tape, and some heat-resistant acetate. The base is going to be out of the heat-resistant acetate because we need something that's translucent, and because they're going to be sitting in a window, we want something that will be able to hold up to the heat so that way they don't warp. I'm going to be using for this example some washi tape from Little Bee. This is their rainbow stripe washi tape. And I started off by taking the washi tape and applying it down onto the acetate, making sure that I line up each edge of each length of washi tape, but up right against each other. So that way we don't have any gaps. I'm also making sure to line up the pattern of this washi tape together as best as possible. You don't have to do this, but I really liked the cohesive look of it. After I've added the washi tape onto this entire piece of heat-resistant acetate, I'm going to trim off any excess and then set that aside while I create my frame. I'm using memory box dies to create my washi tape sun catcher frames. You can use any frame dies that you have for this technique. This particular one is the Wrap Stitch Heart frame die set, which is really cute, and I've cut that from some purple Lawn Fawn cardstock. Once I've cut two pieces of my frame dies, then I go ahead and I figure out where I want to place them on my washi tape panel. I'm figuring out where I want the design to start and end inside of the frame. I took some liquid glue and applied it to the backside of my cardstock frames and then adhered them down onto my washi tape panels. Now, I chose liquid glue because I found that the liquid glue adhered better to the washi tape better than a score tape or any other double-sided tape. So I chose the liquid glue because of that, but you can experiment with any adhesive that you have. I did apply a couple of acrylic blocks on top of my washi tape panel and my frame before moving on to trimming the washi tape down so I couldn't see it around the edges of my frame. Then I took the other piece of my frame die and put more liquid glue on that and adhered it to the back side of my washi tape panel. This is sandwiching that washi tape panel between the two frames, and that's going to hold everything in place nicely. After adhering all of this together and letting it dry, I then took my tonic craft pick and an embossing mat and punched a hole into the top portion of my washi tape sun catcher. Then I took some baker's twine and a needle and pulled that baker's twine through the hole. Now you could use a hole punch or sandwich your hanging element in between your two frame pieces. However, I wanted to create a bow on each of my sun catchers. So by adding that small poked hole into the top of my sun catcher, I was able to put the baker's twine through that hole and then tie a bow and use the ends to create the hanging loop. So after tying the bow, I just tied a little knot at the end of those strings and then trimmed off the excess, and that gave me a nice cute little hanging loop that I can then use to hang this in my window. Now you can create these washi tape sun catchers in many different ways. Another fun way is to take a really cool pattern like this particular washi tape here from Altenew and create a double washi tape sun catcher. So I took these two pieces, these hearts that I cut out just like I did for the first example, but instead of putting just a simple backing behind the acetate panel, I'm going to adhere these two pieces back to back. That's going to create a ghosted effect through either side of the washi tape sun catcher. So as you look at it through the window, it creates a really beautiful look. Another fun way to do this is to take some other frame dies that you might have and add some coloring to them. I took the beautiful floral oval frame die from Memory Box, which has some cute little tulips. I colored those with just some Copic markers and then created the washi tape sun catcher in the exact same way that I created the first example. Here's another version using some pretty butterflies using this butterfly oval die set also from Memory Box. I hope that this video has inspired you to try out this technique. break open all of those fun washi tapes that you've probably been storing up. I know I have a lot of them. And be able to create some cute little sun catchers that'll brighten up the window of anybody that you give them to. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will be back again very soon with another video. And until then, have a great day. Bye!